There's a quote by Buddha: "Accept what is, let go of what was, and have faith in what will be." During this practice, I invite you to practice with equanimity in mind, to tap into that inner peace, that calm that is sometimes deep inside us, and let it grow. Regardless of how challenging the poses are, think of tapping into that equanimity. Find that peace and calm within, no matter what's happening during the poses or what's happening in your life, maybe with your family or work or beyond. Just savor the sense of calm and equanimity and allow it to envelop your entire body, your mind, your whole practice. If you have a yoga strap, have it handy. If you do not have a yoga strap, you can still do all the poses without. Take your feet nice and wide, feet parallel to each other, each foot flat on the mat. Inhale, arms up over your head. Long, slow exhale to fold forward just halfway. Keep your spine nice and straight. And pause. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, engage your abdominal muscles to come slowly back up. And lower your arms. Pivot on your left heel and turn your left toes out, still facing the side of the mat. Bend your left knee. If your left knee passes your ankle, walk your right foot back, but keep that right foot pressed flat into the mat. Arms out to the side. Engage your arms. Turn and look over your left fingertips. Maybe squeeze and hug your feet together. Reach forward with your left arm. Let your left forearm just hover lightly on your left leg. Reach your right arm up. Stretch your right fingertips up as you press your right foot into the mat. Maybe add the second arm. Think of calm, peace, tranquility. Lower your arms and straighten your left leg. Arms out to the side, palms forward. Keeping arms and legs straight, reach forward with your left hand. If that left knee bends, just come up again till it straightens. Let your left arm lower, right arm can come up. Breathe here. Think right shoulder back. Slowly make your way back up. Palms down. Bend your left knee. Reach forward with your left hand and place it on the mat to the inside of the left foot. Reach your right arm up. Bend the left elbow. See if you can lower that shoulder a little closer to the mat. With your right hand, let it rest behind your back, near your left hip. Breathe. Slowly make your way back up. Pivot on your left heel and bring the toes in. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold all the way down to the mat. Pause and breathe. Inhale, rise back up. Arms up over your head. Exhale, palms together. And lower your arms. Now pivot on your right heel, turn your right toes out. Bend that right knee. Left hip back, but right knee pointing in the same direction as a foot. Walking that left foot back if you need to protect that right knee. Arms out to the side. Strong arms, soft shoulders. Turn and look over your right hand. Maybe deepen the lunge. Reach forward with your right hand. Right arm just hovers over the right thigh. Left arm up. Straight line between that left wrist, shoulder, hip, and ankle. Option to add the second arm. Finding peace within. Calm. Tranquility. Now lower the arms and straighten the right leg. Arms out to the side, keep the arms and legs straight. Reach forward with your right hand, just bending at the right hip, let the hips roll back. Let your right arm lower, left arm can come up. Don't worry about how far the right arm goes, and if that knee bends, just come up again until it's straight. One more breath. Slowly make your way back up. Turn your palms down and bend that right knee. Reach forward with your right hand, place it on the mat to the inside of the right foot, left arm up. Now bend that right elbow, lowering the shoulder. Breathe. Now let the left arm rest behind your back. Think left shoulder up and back. And slowly make your way back up. Bring the right toes in. Pivot on the toes to bring the heels in, so toes are pointed out. Arms in an L-shaped position, elbows back. Bend your knees. Nice straight spine while you sit deeply. Think shoulders directly above your hips. Toes are soft. And now lower your arms. Straighten your legs. Pivot on your toes to send your heels out. Stay where you are. If you have a strap, just hold it in one hand. Stay where you are. I'll just switch directions so you can see what I'm doing. Pivot on the left heel to turn the left toes out. Bend that left knee. Keep the strap in the right hand. The strap can be somewhere behind you. Arms out to the side. Maybe bend. Deepen that left knee. Reach forward with your left hand. Let it rest on the mat to the inside of your left foot. Lift your right arm up. Let the right hand come behind your hip. Have the strap just dangling. And now, bend the left elbow, lowering the left shoulder below the knee. Reach behind with your left hand. If you can grab your fingertips, you can let go of the strap. Otherwise, grab the strap. Think right shoulder back, up and back. Breathe here. It's a challenging pose, but just hang with it for another breath. And release your hands. Straighten your left leg and bring your left toes in. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, fold forward. And breathe. Inhale back to standing. Exhale, palms together. And we'll do the other side. So now just keep the strap in the left hand. Pivot on the right heel to turn the right toes out, still facing the front. Bend that right knee, arms out to the side, strap is in left hand. Turn and look over your right hand. Reach forward with your right hand, place it on the mat to the inside of your right foot. Bend that right elbow to lower the shoulder. Lift the left arm up. And the strap or hand comes behind you. As close to the right hip as you can.
Lower that right shoulder. With your right hand, reach under and behind, seeing if you can grab your hand on the other side or grab the strap. If you don't have a strap and can't grab your hand, you can also just keep your right hand to the inside. And now open that left shoulder up and back. Breathe here. Maybe deepen the lunge. One more breath. Release your hands and come on back up. Pivot on your toes to bring your feet parallel to each other. Take a nice long deep inhale, reaching your arms up. Long slow exhale to fold. Breathe. Inhale, rise. Exhale, palms together. Release your hands. Walk your feet together. Come onto the front of your mat. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold. Placing both hands on the mat, spread your fingers wide and walk your feet back to plank pose. Just get a nice little stretch as we lift your hips up and back to downward facing dog, a nice straight spine. Breathe here, lift your hips up and back. Maybe bending one knee, straightening the other, and switching sides, just walking the dog out. Engage your core and slowly bring your shoulders over your hips as you come forward into Palakasana. Breathe. Knees can be on or off the mat. Take a deep inhale, exhaling hips up and back to downward facing dog. Just breathe here. A nice little stretch in the backs of the legs. Just offering the heels towards the mat. Don't worry about if they touch or not. One more breath. Engaging your core, come forward to plank pose. And softly, slowly, lower down to the mat. Place the tops of your feet on the mat. Hands are just light, sending your chest forward and up. Tops of the feet stay on the mat. Take a couple of breaths here. Exhale, slowly lower down. Tuck your toes, pressing your hands into the mat. Try lifting your knees up off the mat first. And now, using your core, lift up through plank pose. Back to downward facing dog. Stretching out your spine. Bend your knees and walk your feet forward to your hands. Inhale, come halfway up. And breathe. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way to standing, arms up. Exhale, palms together and fold forward. Inhaling halfway up, think shoulders back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise to standing, arms up over your head. Exhale, palms together. And lower your hands. Be sure to cool down and do some stretches after this sequence. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.